Hello everyone, Jesse here and welcome to my channel, The Long Backlog. I have one purpose, play the games on my backlog and stop putting them off. Simple as that. First game of my long backlog is The Cult of the Lamb, which is a roguelike game for combat, mixed with what I would consider a Sims type game when you are with your cult. Published in the year 2022 by Devolve Digital and developed by Massive Monster. Let's get into it. The basis of the story is you are sacrificed by 4 elder gods. You are resurrected by an older god to exact revenge on the opening 4 elder gods for them imprisoning the former. You do this by forming a cult and building power in return. For me, The Cult of the Lamb, and the reason why many enjoy it, was plainly put, power. It makes you feel powerful in the physical and metaphysical aspect. As you progress, you get more physically powerful with more abilities and weapons being accessible. The cult plants the feeling of metaphysical power of them placing their trust in you and following you without question. Well, for the most part. The cult also affects you physically powerful by giving you more physical strength as your cult level grows. The game gives me the type of power that many of us in the real world don't get to experience, or maybe you want to have in real life. The joy being the one sitting on top of the totem pole instead of being crushed at the bottom. The Cult of the Lamb puts you with the power of having people doing things for you, where they continue to rely on you to provide the type of life they enjoy or provide them with happiness. I think that is one of the beautiful things about the game. It drives me to want better and provide more than just the basics for my cult, because the screws aren't at my thumbs to provide it. At least not at this point where I have gotten. Gameplay-wise, combat has seemed very simple but entertaining at first and takes a little bit more thought as I get deeper into the core game, by choosing which weapon to use and which spell to sling. While not a fan of roguelikes, I find this one very entertaining. The Call of the Tarot cards are strong for me, and I always enjoy stumbling upon the Tarot Man, or the Church Guy. The farming cult sim aspect is fun as well, assigning cult members tasks so you have enough devotion wood and stone, which are the currency of the game. The sermons and performing the rituals are the funnest part of this side of the sim game. It also lets you set the tone of your cult, whether sinister, benevolent, or morally gray, depending on the doctrine and rituals you choose. The game just makes me feel powerful. Everyone looking at the character, giving them their devotion, faith, and building me to do more, get stronger, to enact my revenge against those at the opening of the game. The Cult of the Lamb has a few mini-games that I have unlocked, such as Knucklebone, which is fun, but also has my favorite mini-game, in any game, fishing. I always love a good fishing mini-game, no matter what, even if it's you, Stardew Valley. As I get older and have limited time, and there are very simple rules for me to continue to play a game. Am I having fun? And that's it. After all, there are many games out there, and why spend time playing a game you don't enjoy your time with, just because other people had or are having fun with it? The fear of missing out is real, even in video games, and I, myself, am guilty of that as well. The hours I invested, I have returned more than I ever hoped from this game, and I will continue to play the game, The Cult of the Lamb, because it has proven to me that the time I have invested in it is worth the time given up to play it. I have great expectations as I continue to play and aim to beat the game. I am glad I decided to play The Cult of the Lamb as my first game from my long backlog. Here's hoping the next game makes me more powerful and full of fun as this game did. Also, here's more footage of me playing the mini fishing game, because after all, why not?